That devastating scene of fire and ice in the Bronx. At least 12 people killed, including children, in the deadliest fire in New York City in more than a quarter century. More than 160 firefighters on the scene within minutes. But for some who lived there, it was already too late. Survivors escaped the flames into the freezing night, huddling in the street without coats, some even without shoes. The fire speeding up the stairway, destroying it from the inside. Officials say it was a 3-year-old boy playing with burners on a stove who started the blaze. He and his mother and sister survived, but so many others did not. ABC's Ariel Reshev starts us off at the scene in the Bronx.
Tonight, a first look inside the charred hallway of this New York apartment. The path of destruction after flames raced up these stairs, claiming at least 12 lives, including 4 children.
Fire travels up. The stairway acted like a chimney. It took the fire so quickly upstairs that people had very little time to react.
The walls blackened by smoke, water still dripping from floors above. Fire officials today revealing the deadly blaze ignited in the kitchen of a first-floor unit.
It started from a young boy, 3.5 years old, playing with the burners on the stove.
That boy's mother coming out of the shower to find smoke. Officials say the fire spread so quickly in part because she left the door open when she fled the apartment with her son and 2-year-old. The call coming in just before 7 o'clock last night.
Fire in a multiple dwelling on multiple floors.
More than 160 firefighters racing to the scene, arriving within 3 minutes, performing CPR on the injured as they were whisked away.
We got a child trapped, unknown floors.
As many as 20 people crammed onto the fire escapes in the frigid conditions, trying to outrun the fast-moving flames.
Most people were trapped inside the apartment because the fire escape were full. There was no room for people to come out.
Those who managed to get out facing single-digit temperatures, many with no shoes or coats. Red Cross and neighbors rushing to keep the victims warm.
What do I do? Where do I go from here?
Tonight, families sharing heartbreaking stories of loss.
Oh, Jesus. 4 from one family, come on, no.
Those 4 victims, including Shantae Young, her aunt, and 2 cousins, ages 2 and 7, on the 5th floor. This man says his son, who was in the Army, died trying to help his next-door neighbors get out.
When I couldn't find him, then I started, panicking. I know there's something wrong.
Maria Batiste trapped in a bathroom with her 8-month-old granddaughter, desperately calling her family in those final moments.
They couldn't escape. The smoke, I guess, overcame her. Everything happened so quick.
So devastating to hear. Ariel joins us live now from the scene of that fire. And Ariel, tonight there are still victims that are fighting for their lives.
Tom, 26 people were injured in this fire. 4 are in critical condition, according to officials tonight. And we also know the district attorney here in the Bronx says this was an accident and is not investigating. Tom?
Such a horrible tragedy. All right, Ariel, thank you.